What's happening, everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Raiken Profit, RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you guys with another video. I'm here in a new hotel in Vegas. I'm over here at the Hard Rock Hotel, and just got out of Seth Kniep's private label conference. Really awesome. If you guys aren't following Seth Kniep with the Just One Dime community, definitely check them out. I'll put a link down below. I've also done an interview with Seth before, which is it was really popular. A lot of people really enjoyed it. But in any event, in today's video, I want to talk about Tony Robbins. In a couple days, I'm actually going to be leaving this hotel, and I want to show you guys this view really quick. It is so beautiful. It's so nice. But I'm going to be leaving this hotel, and I'm going to be going over to the Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within event. And I just want to talk really quick if it's worth going and why I'm going, right? So I've been to Unleash the Power Within one time about 2 or 3 years ago in New Jersey. I'm going in the next couple of days. I'm going with Jameson Philippi, my good friend, and we're going to be flying from Vegas to San Jose to this event, which is I think 3 or 4 days. And you know, I want to talk about, is it worth it for you? Because I've been chatting with quite a few people at the event, and they've been asking, Steve, like, why do you go to the Tony Robbins event? Like, does it really help? Is it a bunch of like rah, like just get you motivated? To answer that question, it's a little bit of kind of everything, right? There's a lot of different strategies they share with you in terms of business, health, self-development, motivation. They have like different sections, and Tony Robbins isn't speaking the whole entire time, which you may or may not be aware of. He actually has like various speakers that come on stage, and just a whole bunch of different people that come on. But for me, the biggest reason why I go, well, there's probably 2 main reasons. Number one, getting around people who are, you know, motivated and like-minded and who want to become better and become the best version of themselves. It's contagious. And I'm sure you guys know what it's like to, you know, hang out with somebody who's on another level, or to associate with people who are just grinding, hustling, who are positive. It brings you up. It makes you a better person. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I'm here at the ASD event, networking with all the green room members. And, you know, last night we went to a party with the guys from Tactical Arbitrage, and Nate McAllister was there, and we had like a penthouse, and it was just so cool, like getting to know people, and it's just the energy. It makes you just want to go out there and crush it and make it happen. So the networking is big. I always meet a lot of people at events, and when I went to the Tony Robbins event, I met some really cool people and some different contacts who I still stay in touch with today. So that's the biggest thing, networking. Well, one of the biggest things is networking for sure, the people that you meet, the energy that you acquire. But another one of the big reasons why I go to these events is gaining clarity. There's a lot of goal setting activities and workshops that go on. There's a lot of kind of finding out your driving force and your motivation behind your goals. And you know, that's one of the biggest things I've been struggling with over the years, is finding that motivation, because it's easy to set a goal. Anybody can set a goal, but you've got to put strategies in place to remember that goal, to get excited about that goal, to continue going towards that goal when your back's against the wall, when you hit a challenge. It's those motivations, it's those reasons. And Tony's really, really good at that stuff. So it's not only motivation and rah, but there's a lot of various workshops, and like during the, this was 3 years ago, so I don't remember like everything that happened, but one of the things I distinctly remember is there's a lot of like kind of like one-on-one activities. So there's like a room full of like 5,000 people, and Tony will be like, all right, I want you to find one person and sit down with them and like share with them 5 insecurities or something like that. And you start to like really dig deep into why you haven't been succeeding, your limitations, all the little things that are going on up in our mind that are holding us back. And speaking of that, one of the exercises that we do at the end of the event, and there's a lot of exercises that go on, you get like a whole workbook and everything, is walking on the hot coal. So the purpose of walking on the hot coal isn't to burn your feet and get blisters, but it's to realize that you're capable of doing a lot more than your mind is allowing you to believe, right? Limiting beliefs. A lot of us believe that we can only make this much money, or we can only lose this much weight, or we could, you know, only attract a certain person like that. And the truth is that's nonsense. It's BS. We are very powerful, limitless creatures, but a lot of times it's our mind that holds us back. So by walking over the coal, most people think, I can never do that. I'd burn my feet, I would die. By doing that, you're training your brain to more or less understand that you're very powerful and you can do more than you think. You can blast through those limitations. And I've noticed on my journey of losing weight, increasing my income, building various businesses, that there's different like sticking points and barriers that you have to cross through in order to get to your goal. And each barrier is a limiting belief in a sense for me, right? It doesn't really, a lot of people think it's a strategy or a tactic, and that's important when it goes to blasting through your goals to weight loss or fitness to business, whatever you're going after in life. But a lot of times it's your mind. It's those limiting beliefs, and that's the biggest thing that I get from, one of the biggest things that I get from the event is really gaining clarity, understanding my why and my reasons, and all the things that are holding me back. So I know I'm kind of broad in my explanation. I'm not giving you exact details, but it's like overwhelming. It's kind of hard to explain because it's like 3 days, 12-hour days. Like, it's intense. It is really, really, really intense. And that's another thing I like about the event. It trains you to like to grind, right? They're long days. You've got to be patient. You've got to, you know, there's something special that happens when you invest in yourself 3 days in a row for 12 hours a day. It's a very powerful feeling to know that you're willing to do that to reach your goals. So I love the event. It's long. It's sometimes it's torture, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like ADD and I have a hard time just staying in place. Like this 5-minute video, like I just want to like move around. So it's rough. I'm constantly getting up probably every 45 minutes to an hour, walking around, standing in the back, going to get a drink of water. So if you're like me and you're like really like ADD and you like can't sit still, then it's gonna definitely be a challenge, but it's a great event. I like it. I always learn a lot. The clarity and the goals, I get motivated, I meet awesome people, I'm investing in myself, and I always come out of it like, I know I've only gone to the Tony Robbins event once, but I've also gone to the Millionaire Mind Intensive seminar as well. And you know, I've gone to a ton of other conferences as well, Amazon conferences, reselling conferences. I always come out better, I feel better. And you know, when, like for example, the Green Room event, which is an event that we throw every year, which is gonna be going on June 6th to the 10th, every time after the Green Room event, like my business explodes. It's because I'm like getting around so many like-minded people, like bouncing so many ideas off one another. Like, I don't know if it's just a confidence thing or I'm just excited, but it's amazing when you get around people who are actually doing things with their life, you know, and that's the biggest difference in terms of where I am now to 7-8 years ago, is I was hanging out with nobodies, with losers, people who weren't going anywhere, people who didn't, you know, they didn't talk about ideas, they talked about gossip. So, you know, I think that's a good enough explanation. Tony Robbins is great, you know, it's, you know, if you're just trying to learn about Amazon, you're not gonna learn anything about Amazon, you're not gonna learn anything about eBay, you're gonna learn some some business stuff and like higher level entrepreneurship stuff, kind of like Gary Vee talks about and Grant Cardone and Ty Lopez and those guys. And Tony Robbins talks about business, but it's more higher level stuff. So you're not gonna unleash the power with like specific strategies of how to actually build the business, but your mind is gonna be in a better place. I guess that's the best way to say it. And you're gonna gain clarity in terms of what you actually wanna go after. So you know, you might be on the fence about, should I do wholesale? Should I do private label? Should I do eBay? And I can tell you right now that by the end of the event, you're gonna know exactly what you need to go after, what you need to do, and why you need to do it. And that's freaking powerful. That is super powerful. So with that being said, guys, leave a comment below if you've ever gone to a Tony Robbins event. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button down below. And I'm gonna go enjoy this beautiful weather in Las Vegas. I'll give you guys another view. There's the Ferris wheel right over there, the famous Ferris wheel. What else do we have over there? I can't recognize the hotels, but this place is awesome. We got the pool, a bunch of people enjoying the weather. Just a beautiful place. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.